Everything in this world has a meaning. This stand has a meaning. It is made for keeping a camera on the top of it. It's made for it. Phone has a meaning. It is made for communication, pictures, whatever. It has a meaning. A screwdriver has a meaning. What is the meaning of the screwdriver? Open the screws. If it's in the hand of a carpenter, it will make so many great things. But if this screwdriver stays in the packing, is never opened, not used, it's a wastage of energy and resources, the life goes waste, right? More that carpenter uses this screwdriver, more and more is worth than the life of that screwdriver was worth. This screwdriver can die that I was used more than anything else in that workshop. But that does not mean that you have only one meaning. Now the same carpenter who lives in the forest is going in the night home and an animal attacked, a dangerous animal, and the screwdriver saved his life. It was only once it happened, though it was made to open the screws. But at this moment, this was the most appropriate in that moment. It saved the life of the carpenter. Second meaning, even more meaningful than its original use, because it was used on the right time. And it was, another word is, it was used. Are you fully utilized or you're saving yourself? Consume yourself where you must be consumed. So that is the meaning of the meaning. Simple. You need to know what tool you are. Are you a screwdriver or a juicer? Don't think that the screwdriver is more useful than a juicer. Because that carpenter is making all those beautiful things because he maintained good health. He was all active because the juicer was very useful. That kept this guy. Otherwise, this screwdriver may be worthless if the carpenter will have the bad health. So juicer cannot think at that moment that it is that useful, because juicers in the homes are not non-essential item. So the meaningfulness is also a question mark sometimes, that who is more meaningful than the other. It's not true. Everything has its own importance. You have to find whether you're a juicer or a screwdriver. Nothing is low and nothing is big. Not everyone has to be Nelson Mandela. Not everyone has to be yoga teacher. A guy who is working in a factory to make the taps, he sometimes comes to me that what am I doing, this meaningless job, making taps. Because I have a tap, I feel so good, I take a shower and I come and teach here, and creating maybe some insight and helpful in some lives. Not directly meaningful, but everything can have a meaning. It is the way you do it. And it is like, if you are enjoying doing it, then don't worry whether it is meaningful or not. You feel good in that place, you feel appropriate in that place, then that is your place. Because that also happens in these rooms. I have this frequent discussion. Everyone wants to do something good for the poor kids in India. That's something like that. I'm doing this corporate job and I want to do something and want to donate to the NGO. Not everyone has to donate to the NGO. A rich guy who is a corporate guy, who is doing something which looks like top rich, But to become that top rich, that guy has given all his life, and because of that vision, or let's say even greed of that top rich guy, he could employ 7,000 people probably. And those 7,000 people, 7,000 houses are running because of the greed, let's say, of that guy. So, who is meaningful in which area, what way? Maybe on a first instance, that corporate rich guy is looking not that meaningful thing. And the guy who is donating in India to an NGO maybe looks like more meaningful thing. So it's the screwdriver and the Jew story. Not straightforward. We need to create that ability to look at it.